am convinced that the fuck with Christina gods are working in full effect today. Oh, I tell you people, in the words of Tupac, holla if you hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, Lord. They don't want me to be great. They don't want me to be great, Lord. I'm going to read your comments. So I had to go dig up my Bubbler phone, sign into my new YouTube account. Say first. I tell you, I had to dig up my Bubbler phone, sign up into my YouTube account, my Bubbler from Nassau, because my Bubbler have my old YouTube account on it. Anyway, you know what? Let's do some wellness. I think I've cursed out enough people for the day. Maybe that's why. Yeah, you can see and hear me good? Yeah. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Yeah, we talking wellness. I ain't going to talk about salty fucking Haitians who talking about appeased Bahamians. Yeah, Lord Jesus. You know what? I must have to go do my show in Maze. 13 for the wire say yay. Jared say. All right, here's what we're going to do. You may remember no sound. Okay, hold on. I thought you said y'all could hear. Why, Lajera? Why you say you can't see or hear? Reconnecting. No sound. Okay, so how come Lajera and Jackie don't hear no sound? Is your phone turned up? Let me turn up my volume on my phone, my Bubbler. Short around me and say, Chrissy, you off the chain today. Man, look here. I started the show on this phone. That wasn't fucking working. Okay, Nelson says I have sound. I then went to this phone. That froze. Now I'm on my Bubbler from Nassau. Say, stop moving that thing. We can see it, hear you. Okay, you know what? Let's do some wellness. Yeah, let's do some wellness. I done finished my tea, so let me sip my water. You know, when I came back to America, where basically produce is very inexpensive and supplements are even less expensive. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah. Lajera, check your phone, sweetie, because everyone else said they could hear. Jackie, check your phone, because I do that sometime, you know. I be having big time audio session and my damn audio turn off on the phone. So here's what we're going to do. That means I have 3 videos I got to fucking edit. Anyway, you know what? You may remember. Thanks, Lajera. I know you're working, sweetie. I know you're busy. All right. So you may remember. Jesus, I use this Nassau phone. Everybody coming up now. All the notices coming up since I connected to Wi-Fi. Oh, Lord Jesus. All I want to do is be great, you know. I just want to be great. I just want to be great. Not Donald Trump great, but Chrissy Love great. Now I left my glasses in the room. Anyway, I just got to squint. All right, so people. Okay, let me see. Leslie say you're back and so am I. Okay, y'all can hear me now. Yeah, let me start pulling receipts on the Haitian community and the Bahamian community. You hear the buzzing? I know that's my phone going off, Andrew. All right, let's do some wellness. Let's do some wellness. Yeah, because obviously I'm not meant to tell people about their deep cunny today. Yeah. No, Jared, I did not say that. Jared. Why is vagina always on your mind, Jared? If I were to cut open your brain, Jared, there'll be black hairy triangles in your brain. Every time I say something to Jared, he's go straight to vagina. Jared, I can tell your mommy on you, you know. You know I know your mom. Say put the phone on silent. How I can put the phone on silent and use the microphone? You know what? Y'all young children is of no use to me, you know. Why you think the love nest is full of millennials? So y'all can help me with all this technology. Anyway, you know what? Let's do some wellness. You may remember on my old channel, I started a show. Okay, let me leave Jared alone. Jared used a junglist, but you know, for someone so educated, how you could be so ratchet though? I don't get it. But anyway, look who talking. Haiti can be a paradise. Anyway, you know what? I tried the microphones. Remember I had Greg's mics? You know what? Let's not complicate it. Daniel said, I can't help you. Communications isn't my thing. All right, so here's what we're going to do today. You may remember, y'all remember the wellness show I did in my friend's house in Maryland, and I was telling you about coconut oil and oil pulling. All right, a lot of you tell me that, you know, my teeth are very white and healthy, and I thank you for all those compliments. But I will admit, ever since my son started going to these expensive academies 3 years ago, I really have not been the best at going to my dental appointments like I ought to, because every dime I have goes into the investment known as Wayne Bryan Russell III. So when you tell me things about my teeth being white, or you tell me about my skin being clear, I know it's a direct result of the things that I do for myself, because I'm no longer able. Thank God my girl Kenny, who was watching earlier. I hope y'all going to Kenny to scrub y'all bungie, because ashy bungie ain't cute. Okay? Scrub yourself. And so I've embarked on a wellness campaign that started in 2008. Those of you who know the story of Raw on the Porch, y'all know the story. I ain't got to repeat it. And so I've been on this campaign to get my mind, body, and spirit right for a very long time. It started around 2008 when I turned 46. Andrew say, man, short round me, why you laughing? Yeah, it's true. Guess what? And you know, I know when you tell Bahamians your business, there's one. What is Kenny's info? Kenny is right here on the feed. You see Kenosha Bonamy? That's Kenny. Okay, hold on. Let me give you Kenny. Let me give you Kenny's cell number to call her. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, let's try again. Where's Andrew these days? I hope y'all checking on Andrew. You know, Andrew had an appointment with the doctor, and he said he holding on. But let me give you Kenny's number. Kenny, can I give them your cell? Okay, the nail loft is 394-4141. Yeah. 394-4141. As a matter of fact, hold on, I can tell you right now. Say last 5 minutes, revert to pulling files. No, I can't pull files, because you see I done shut down 3 phones when I start pulling files. Like which royal Bahamian family own a shanty town? Anyway, I ain't going there with y'all today, because Bahamians, I blame y'all too, because y'all like getting fucked in y'all ass. Just gonna put that out there. Because I never see a people so passive. I never see a people so fucking willing to take bullshit. So, I mean, I know we're a gentle people. Yeah, let me stop. Lord, I can't see. I left my glasses when I went to go get the next phone, looking for the phone. Okay, hold on. I got to squint, y'all. Lord, that's all right. My vision appointment is on. Oh, shit. That's the 1st of February. My vision appointment tomorrow. Praise the Lord. So when y'all see me again, I can be able to see, boo. Hold on. Look, let me show you one of Kenny's posts on Instagram. You can follow Kenny on Instagram under Kemolisa, Kemolisa. Kenny's post on Instagram says, a waxed pussy is way more important than your eyebrows being on fleek. I'm just saying, bitch. You want your pussy ate or a kiss on the forehead? You see why I love my friends who are just ratchet like a motherfucker. All right, so Kenny's number is at the Beauty Lounge, and it's 394-4141. That's 394-4141. Now, this is from last year, so Kenny has an old cell number here. So I won't give you that, but call the actual business. Oh, thank you, Kenny Trapsino. 394-4141. And again, take care of you. Here's another one of Kenny's. Follow. Okay, I follow Kemolisa on Instagram. I just be howling. Kenny say, when your girl just shave and she wants the D. Check it out. Kenny Trapsy. I know. And you know, as we're talking wellness, I met Kenosha in 2009, right there on the porch when we were on Rosetta Street. And ever since then, we've been fast and furious friends. All right, here's another one of Kenny's ratchet posts. Yeah, because Kenny's the one. Remember I told you when I got my pussy waxed and I wanted to slap the fuck out of the person? Yeah, that's Kenny. I will never do that shit again. Here's another Kenny post. When she gets that Brazilian wax. Anyway, you know what? So y'all please call Kenny at 394-4141. She's right above Carrie's department store. Shout out to my cousin Kim. And you can go look here, go support my cousins at Carrie's and then go upstairs to go see Kenny. She right on Mackey Street. Every Tuesday at 11 o'clock. That was my ritual. Tuesday, 11 o'clock till 1 o'clock. I and Kenny getting everything scrub, pull, yuck, When Kenny bark, open your leg and scrub between it, you ain't ready. You never had your pussy scrub? You never had your pussy scrub? Oh, you ain't know what you missing, boo. And I don't mean when your man try scrub your pussy. I don't mean that fake pussy scrub. I mean a real pussy scrub. Let's go put that out there. Anyway. Lord, my YouTube isn't working because it says 0 people are watching. What? Anyway, you know what? I can't. That old must be working. You think they have a doll of me inside the mud sticking pin in it? Let me stop because that's a real stereotype. All Haitians don't practice voodoo. All right, so y'all call Kenny, man. Give Kenny a call. And for all the people I introduced to Kenny, yeah, I got y'all looking pretty now. You was ugly as fuck, but I help you to look cute. All right, so we're going to start our section today. No weapon, Andrew. I agree. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew, remember that night me and you was at Taj? So on Tuesday, I would go to Kenny from 11 to 1, and then I'll go to Taj Mahal from about 1:30 until the show started. So today is a Wellness Wednesday. It's also a What's on Your Mind Wednesday. Obviously, the show was too fire. Like my son has said, it was too much sauce. Helen say, no, I never had that done. Strokes chin. Look here. If you want to live your life to the Google, yeah, like Solo, I need you to ask Kenny for the full body scrub. When Kenny done scrub from your rooter to your tutor, and see, I ain't bragging. The sound is gone. Ah, fuck. Really though? Really? Anyway, you know what? Lord, I try not to curse. Let me see. Let me check. Jared? Where's my, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, and I like how my damn thing say, and Anktha. What that mean? Sound is good. You know what? Y'all stop fucking with me, okay? Anyway, you know what? All right. Let me do this wellness thing and then I can sign off because obviously I'm supposed to be great today. All right. So I told you guys about something called oil pulling. And that's one of the reasons why I've been able to go to the dentist only once a year when I should go twice a year. As you get older, you should go to the dentist more often. Hey, Rolandia. So oil pulling is one of the reasons why I was able to not go to the dentist. Yes, because I had to take care of Wayne teeth. And we all know I'm not different from any parent. We always put our children before we put ourselves. So ever since Wayne has been going to tennis academy, I will admit I've been going to the dentist, except when my girl, Dr. Alia Patrice, hook a sister up with a freebie. Yeah, thanks, Dr. Alia Patrice. Yeah, see, I can pay for Wayne, but I can't pay for me and Wayne. Anyway, Andrew say, Chrissy, let us pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Yeah, I need a prayer, Andrew. Andrew, you pray. You write the prayer and I can read it. Yeah, because I don't have the strength to pray. By the way, child, I got my pastor certification for the District of Columbia. You ain't ready. Lord, I can't wait till I can start marrying people. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife, or husband and husband, or wife and wife. I don't discriminate. You may kiss the bride. Yeah. So I told you that one of the reasons why, Jared, you ain't using me for citizenship. Okay? I'm marrying you. You just want to use me for my citizenship. But that's all right. Many Bahamians have done it before. Sips fucking tea. Okay. So I told you about oil pulling. Oil pulling is basically where you take oil and you swish it in your mouth and it helps to kill bacteria in your mouth. It also helps with plaque. If you notice when you look at your teeth, and my teeth have it badly, not as badly as it would. Yeah, I know y'all guilty. That's all right. You ain't gonna use me for look, let me be disgusted. I already had someone use me for citizenship. Anyway. So oil pulling basically is swishing out your mouth with oil, and it helps to clean your mouth by killing bacteria, by reducing plaque, and it also helps with your dental hygiene. Now, I will admit, my tongue is a bit white now because I had almond milk this morning with my coffee. But generally, I scrape my tongue with this solution. I also combine 2 processes with the solution because one of the reasons why my teeth are not really discolored, especially as you get older with age, that's what you say, good. Okay, because I use activated charcoal to brighten my teeth. And so me being Chrissy Love, and I don't have no fucking time to waste, I have combined oil pulling with charcoal bleaching. So today I'm going to show you how I oil pull and how I use charcoal. Now, generally I would take an oil like coconut, Today, I'm using MCT oil because my coconut oil is frozen fucking solid and I don't feel like damn. Yes, I combine two Delicia. All right, so I'm going to take my MCT oil in my little container. I mix a batch of this every month because you only need a little. Oh, Leslie is gargling. Oh, thank you. Oh, you never gargle. Jared, shut your teeth because I know you're about to pull out the junglist tune. Hey, Elizabeth. So I'm going to take my MCT oil. And remember, after the show, I put links on. Yesterday's links are on yesterday's show, so go check it out. So I'm going to take my MCT oil, and I'm going to pour 2 tablespoons of it in my little container. 1, oh shit, as I spilled. Cheat, no child, I got to take. Look at that, too expensive. Say congratulations, cha-ching. What happened, Les? What you congratulating me for? Les, you have me lost. Okay? So 2. So I've taken 2 tablespoons of MCT oil. And you can see MCT oil is a medium chain triglyceride oil. MCT oil, coconut oil is an MCT oil. And I use this as well for drinking. I drink MCT oil because I ain't trying to have them fucking, the marriage license, yes. I'm marrying everybody. Look, anybody in the DMV want to get married? Call me. Oh, thanks. Send me an email. The real Chrissy Love. I gonna marry you. I don't care if you're man, woman. I gonna marry you. Because, some of y'all is discriminate. Some of y'all pastors who don't want to marry 2 men, but you's fuck young boys. Anyway, Lord, let me stop before they cut off the internets again. All right, so I'm going to take my 2 tablespoons of MCT oil. Now, if I was just oil swishing, you could find activated charcoal in Nassau at either... I ain't giving them no fucking ad. Inbox me, Karen. I'll tell you. I ain't calling their name. Karen say I can let you marry me, Chrissy. Yes, Liz. I's a marriage officer, boo. I just got the paperwork. I have to go give DC their $35. Them niggas don't play. Toya! Sorry, I just get excited when I see Toya. So now, like I said, if I was just oil pulling, I would just take about a teaspoon of this. I would swish the oil in my mouth. Now, one thing with oil pulling, when you're oil pulling, whether you use MCT oil, coconut oil, olive oil, I personally prefer coconut oil because coconut oil is the best oil. It has all of the properties that can heal your body. So if you were just going to swish this MCT oil, you would just put about a teaspoon in your mouth. Yeah, order it from me and Island Go will bring it to you. I ain't giving them people in Nassau no fucking publicity. Yeah, fuck them. You done used me enough. Oh. So I would just swish this in my mouth. Now, here's the thing. This is very crucial. And I learned this the hard way. When you're swishing with your oil, please don't spit it in your sink. Spit it in your garbage. Because if you spit the oil in your sink, when the pipes get cold, now, of course, in the Bahamas, I was fortunate because even though the pipes were cold and the oil caked on it, I was able to just melt it away. All right? So when you swish with your oil, do not spit it in your sink. I cannot repeat that. Do not spit your oil in your sink. Spit it in your garbage. And again, it helps with plaque because, on the bottom of your teeth here, where you have all the plaque. Yeah. This helps to, like I said, for 3 years, I should have more plaque on my teeth because, like I said, I invested all of my money into my son. And so I put me on the back burner because I knew I only had to do it for 3 years. See, because when it's September come, give us free. I could go to the dentist. I get my eyes checked. I could do all the things I want to do. Liz, you know about this. How often do we take from ourselves for our children? But that's what you're supposed to fucking do when you're a parent. You're supposed to take care of your children. All right. So because Christina Marlene Thompson Russell, back to Thompson, is lazy as hell, I combine something else that I do. Now, when I was a little baby wellness person, I used to do my oil swish. And then once a month, I would do my charcoal. And again, you've seen me tell you about activated charcoal. You must have this in your house. The link is on the show. Yes, Pamela, children first. And so if it meant my teeth being a little gritty for a couple of years, I could live with that because Wayne is my baby boy. So I could be gritty for 3 years. Oh, but when you see me in September, honey, look here. These teeth can be straight. They can be whiter. I can have them friggin', them damn teeth like, that dog in the commercial that have the teeth that blind you. Yeah, my teeth can be blinding you when I finish. because I soon finish with all these bills with Wayne. Oh, glory to God. Hosanna in the highest. All right, so then I take my charcoal. Now, again, when I was first doing this, I would just take my charcoal, stick my toothbrush in it, brush my teeth, leave it on for about 2 minutes, and I let the charcoal do its work. Because charcoal is a natural teeth whitener. I personally don't like using bleaches on my skin or on my mouth. Them a bleach out them skin. I don't bleach. Oh, so because I'm lazy, I take my charcoal, hold on, and I put it in my MCT oil. You ready? Ah, legal, you right. Shine bright like a diamond. Nelson say you can look like commissioner of police. Oh, you mean the former one, eh? Yeah, Green Slade teeth was Tootie now. Green Slade dead Tootie. All right, so you see I'm now mixing it. And you know, I've shown you charcoal is one of the best ingredients when you're making body care products because it does so many things. Now I could use this as my oil pulling. I could use this as my, oh yeah, braces? Wait, hold on. Anthony Ferguson have braces? Nelson, you fucking kidding me, right? Anthony Ferguson has braces? Anyway, let me look. Reserves commentary. Because Anthony was the one who helped me with the CDU report that I had to file on niggas. Yeah, let me hush up. So I mixed this up pretty good. And again, because it's only me one using it, I mix this up. And then as soon as I wake up in the morning, you have braces too? Well, this is good for you. This is good for you if you have braces. Because again, you know, when you have braces, it's hard to get in between all those little cracks. And sometimes you have braces, you have breath issues. So I recommend this for people who have braces. So in the morning when I wake up, I say my prayers in the words of my girlfriend, Wanda. Dear Lord, please don't send me nobody I'm going to have to cut. Amen. Thank you. Yeah. So I wake up in the morning. I go to the bathroom. Daniel say, sorry, I had to leave. I need to figure out what I want to eat because I ain't eat nothing from yesterday. Look here. Why are you starving yourself, Daniel? Andrew say, does the refined coconut oil work for oil pulling? Yes, the refined coconut oil works as well. But like I said, I'm using my MCT oil today because my coconut oil is frozen solid. I'm going to put a link up for this too. I swear by MCT oil. It also helps with your fucking brain. Yeah, Danielle, go eat something. Go get a snack and come right back. So I mix this up. And this is where it gets ugly. Like I remember when I used to do this and my little cousins. Shout out to my little cousin, Zachary. I used to scare the shit out of Zachary because I used to do this. You ready? You take a little bit. And I guess because I'm used to this, it doesn't matter. Put it in my mouth. And I start swishing. And you swish. Swish, swish, swish. See? Hold on. I swish for about 1 minute. I do it once a month, Nicole. Nyoka, sorry. And I force it through my teeth. And I spit. I do a quick rinse. And then I would follow up with a toothbrush. I just brush my teeth using, say, swish in your mouth. Yeah, you got to swish. Yeah, I just gargle it because I like to get all the charcoal out of my mouth. A lot of times, sometimes the charcoal may leave some blackness in your mouth. But again, charcoal is a medicine. Oh, shit. You can swallow charcoal so it won't hurt you. So I usually just wash it out with water. Andrew said if you use an electric toothbrush, your teeth are really clean. Yes, I use an electric toothbrush sometime. But basically, I use a very soft toothbrush. So your daddy used to drink charcoal. Very smart. Very smart man, your daddy. Because charcoal, again, it's an adsorber. Adsorber. The charcoal is very fine. Remember I showed it to you on the spoon? It's very fine. It's a fine blend. I can't put the spoon back in. And so that's what I do. I combine the two because it helps to whiten your teeth. And it also helps to get rid of the plaque on your teeth, especially if you were like me. Again, before I committed to my son's dream, I used to go to the dentist every 6 months. I also had insurance, so I was able to pay. But, you know, once your financial situation changes, you lose your income or you have a huge whopping bill. Like I keep telling y'all, and I'm not bragging, and I thank you all for your help because I do need your help. You know, Tennis Academy is very expensive. Many of you I know on this feed have children who are great at sports. I have a friend whose son plays golf, and I tell her, when you get hit with that Golf Academy bill, you're going to shit a rainbow. But we do the things that we do because our children are raison d'etre. I tell you, there's nothing. If Wayne told me he wanted to play Spaceball on Saturn, I was going to make it happen. And so, like I said, I had to put my needs on the side for the past 3 years so I can give Wayne the things he needs. You know, when Wayne gets an opportunity to play in Honduras, I can't say, ooh, child, I can't do that. I make that shit happen. And I want to thank a lot of, like my friend who runs a foundation. She was very kind, gave the money to the tennis team and they spent it on themselves. But anyway, that's another show. Lord, I got to let it go. Let it go, Christina. So people, that's the deal. Let me read some of your comments from the first video because I kept it on this phone. Okay, cool. Now, of course, I can't see a shit, but we can do our best. And I can stay till 4 o'clock since this been fucking up. Say, breathe. Yeah. Nelson say, I make sure some know it, not the one you cook with. No. It's not that kind of charcoal. It's a special charcoal that's made. Let me see. What's the ingredients? It's just said pure food grade hardwood activated charcoal powder. Again, I have put the link up for this. It's on yesterday's show, but I like to give you fresh links so you don't get confused. So today I will put the link to the charcoal and the MCT oil. I will put the link for this. This is a lifesaver. I started using MCT oil. And again, I'm not dissing my family, but I notice a lot of my family members are having brain issues, whether it's Alzheimer's, whether it's Parkinson's, whether it's ALS. And I said to myself, I never want to do that. I don't want to have the shaking and the lapse in memory. I don't want that shit. So I started using coconut oil and MCT oil in my life in 2008. I had a very close family member who I love dearly. I don't like them, but I love them. She missed a day of her life. And that's when I said, okay, you need some collagen? Sure, Andrew, just send me the link and I'll just send me your request to therealchrissylove@gmail.com and I'll send it to you. All right, Pascal, MCT means medium chain triglycerides. All right. It can be a supplement. It can be a skin and hair product. And I use it. I also used to use MCT oil when I made when I used to make a special deodorant. Like I had a friend who needed special body care. So I used to use, again, I try to use oils that are nourishing when I make stuff for people. Again, sometime when I make my CBD oil, I use medium chain triglyceride oil as well because the cannabinoids in the weed mix with the THC, mix with the oil. Woo! You ain't ready for that high, boo. All right, so what's on your mind on a Wednesday? Let me read some of your comments from the last 2 damn shows. Man, I can't take it. Lord of mercy. One day we can get this right. All right, let's see. Let's see what we could do. And I got my glasses on. I could be squinting. And I hate squinting because you know why? I am not trying to have them damn crow feet on my eye. All right, so let me go. Live chat. All right, Nelson say. Okay, where it is? Let's go all the way by. Jared say sound good. Helen was saying, okay, Rolandia says she could hear. No, let me go to the first one. Andrew, you ain't give us the prayer yet. You supposed to be praying, Andrew. What's going on? I can read the prayer. I said, good. Anglican preacher, I read the prayer. Yeah, you know we don't be prayer of the book. You know Anglican preachers go. Now, I am not an Anglican preacher. I am ordained under the Universal Life Church, for those of you who've been asking. Someone tell me, what the hell kind of damn church going to ordain you? I was like, shut your ass. I mean, bless you, my child. I had to catch myself. I just keep forgetting that I was a pastor. All right, so let me go to the beginning. Black Velvet said, oh my, you're frozen. Nelson here, Lajera here. Lajera left. Oh, Latoya's here. Andrew is here. What Nelson say? You the next MY? What? Nelson, what's that? Black Velvet is here. Oh, let me see. Daniel say, pulling too much files. LOL at Rashad. What Rashad say? Rashad say voodoo. Yeah, you think the voodoo cut off the show? Shut your ass, Rashad. You know what? Y'all just killed me with that. All I'm saying is that, and I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to be unkind. Yes, it's non-denominational. It's a church that believes that we are all God's children. Because one of the things I can't stand about religion is the divisive behavior that we exhibit. And even in Christianity, we are divisive even down to denominational divisiveness, which is stupid. We're all God's children. One of the great things I learned at Unity Church, and I thank my grandmother for introducing me to the daily word at a very young age. You know, people laugh at the Unity Church in the Bahamas, but the Unity Church been around from when Mr. Mortimer had the candy kitchen and they was doing Unity prayers from the daily word. That was started daily word was started by the Fillmores, I think in the 1930s. And Mildred Fillmore, one of the things I love about the power of the mind, because we can shout and shout as much as we want, but our actions must be in tandem with the love of God that we say we have in our heart. You see, you can't tell me you love the Lord and you acting like an asshole. So that's why I have a problem. And Mildred Fillmore, when she started Unity with her husband, Charles Fillmore, if I'm remembering the history, I know I see a couple people who go to Unity on here. Let me know if I'm screwing it up. And she was sick. And you know, a lot of times people find the Lord in religion when they're unwell. And so she had polio. What did she have? Anyway, I can't remember. And so every day she said the following affirmation to her body, because, you know, there is a mind-body connection when it comes to healing. And so Mildred was able to cure herself of the disease she had. I think it was polio. And one of the prayers or mantras Mildred Fillmore used to say every day is that I'm a beloved child of God. To this day, when people ask me, who am I don't tell you what I do. I don't tell you where I live. I don't tell you where I'm from. I tell you I'm a beloved child of God. And Mildred Fillmore said, I'm a beloved child of God. Therefore, I cannot be sick. I'm a beloved child of God, therefore I cannot be sick. And her doctors thought she was knocking futs because they were like, you better take these damn drugs and fix your crooked damn leg, talking about beloved child of God. And she was like, no, I believe this. And so for years, she did these series of affirmations. The Unity Church has built on the faith of the Fillmores. I was just talking to my girl Kyra about the work of Abraham Hicks and his wife. What was Esther Hicks? Again, I believe that I'm a metaphysical being. There's more than the physical that I see with my eye. And you could love the Lord and you could love Jesus and you could shut up and down and hit the tambourine. But at the end of the day, we are all God's children. Okay? God didn't make you better than anybody because you Christian. God didn't make you better than anybody because you white. And we have a lot of white folk who believe they're better than people of color. We saw that bullshit last night. You know, Donald Trump is a trip, you know. I like how LaDavid Johnson, the man who loses life in the war, you tell his widow that's what comes to the territory. But Ashley, who was the Coast Guard, you was praising her. Anyway, you know what? That's one thing I got to get used to in America. I got to get used to the obvious racism. Now, like I said, I haven't experienced it myself personally. Okay. But I just see things that happen. For example, after Trump's speech last night, I talked about, oh, you know, Abraham Hicks, isn't his work amazing? Yeah, and I think if more Bahamians would believe that they are more than the physical, metaphysical, meta meaning beyond. Y'all they study Greek? Just guess what? If you could eat a fucking gyro, you could learn some Greek rooted words. Yeah, you just be to the Greek festival every 2 years to learn a fucking Greek word. So meta meaning beyond and physical meaning the physical, beyond the physical. But all I'm saying is that we are bigger. We are bigger than what we see with our eyes. And so a lot of this healing and a lot of this wellness is about fixing ourselves and changing our thoughts. Okay. And again, I know it's difficult. Believe me, it's difficult. And I just knew that truly there was a reason. When I was a little kid, you know, being abused, molested, mistreated, raped, just fucked over in a big way. And I had some happy moments of childhood. Don't get me wrong. All right. For every fucked up thing that's happened, I saw the Supremes at the Copacabana when I was 5 years old. So I've had some great moments in my life, but I've had some fucked up abysmal moments. And I'm not different from anybody else. We all have bullshit in our life. Yes, Liz, from the inside out. And that's one of the many teachings of people who are metaphysicians. One of the prayers, I remember saying this prayer with Lenny's grandfather, because he, again, taught me a lot of the metaphysical things that I learned. I remember going to Reverend O.C. Smith's church, going to Reverend Michael Beckwith. That's why I look at these people who are on the world stage now, and I was like, wow, I remember when that church was like 100 people maybe. And so, you know, as within, so without. Whatever's within, that's what you can express without. And so as we do these wellness shows and as we talk about the plight of our country, it's all in an effort for us to be the best of ourselves. Because despite the bullshit that happens in the Bahamas, I know we're a great people. We're a people who are smart, we're intelligent. Some of us are dumb as fucking wax, but a lot of us really want to change our lives. And a lot of the hurt, I tell you, a lot of that hurt that we see in the Bahamas with people acting out and exhibiting all this bullshit comes from the pain that they have not healed in themselves. And I've said that all the time. The people who lead our country, I personally know the stories of 3 of our prime ministers, well, actually 4 of them. And again, you can only exhibit in the world how you feel inside. So when you act out and talk shit, you are merely exhibiting the bullshit that you feel inside of you. Okay, some more comments here. As I can't see because my glasses ain't here. All right. Daniel said this feels so weird. Daniel, you reach back yet you eat? All right. Andrew say just like when you was on the radio. Child, look here. You got to laugh. Andrew, that's some shit, eh? But you know, can I tell you? All that stuff I went through on terrestrial radio was preparing me for this next phase. Now, I will admit, I don't know what exactly the next phase is. I don't know exactly what it is. And I will admit there's a piece of fear inside me about releasing Trapsy and releasing these stories, because these are stories I've kept in my bosom, I've kept in my heart. Like one of the people I'm going to write about in the book, I spoke to them this morning, right? And I said, let me test this nigga one more time to see if he gonna get the memo. And I tell him, you know, I out here dealing with your fuck up government and you can't offer me no assistance? Like fucking really? So, you know, there's sometimes you want to tell the story, but a lot of times you don't want to hurt people, but the telling of the story is for your healing. And so this is all about me. It ain't about you, boo. It's about me. All right, let's read some more here. All right. Chelsea say, how about light skin or red Bahamians who think they're better than people? We all the same. Yeah, and Bahamians, well, you know, the colorism issue. I've done so many shows on colorism, Chelsea. So many shows on colorism. I remember the girl telling me to my face, I think I was at, where was I? Less FM. Yeah, I was at Less FM on Carmichael Road. Yeah, less, because they ain't fucking more. Less. Anyway, and the girl said to me, well, Miss Love, it's easy for you to feel that way about bleaching because you brown skin. You don't know the pain that I just feel every day, so I gonna bleach till I dead. I was like, okay then. Anyway, you know what? I don't know what to do. My thing is this, right? I just want us to do better. Do fucking better. The Bahamas is a great place. I was talking to my girlfriend, Serena. Chelsea says she sounds ignorant. But Chelsea, she is a microcosm of what a lot of people feel. You know, Serena's like, oh, Chrissy, I just want you to come back home. I just want you to come back home. I'm like, Serena, I want to come back home, but I am not going to come back home to a country that constantly kicks me in my cunny. I'm not going to come to a country where a branch of government, actually the executive, the judiciary, and the legislative are trying to fuck me up. I'm not going to do that. You know, and I know a lot of Bahamians sit there and allow themselves to be fucked up, but I ain't the one. I ain't the fucking one. All right. Before we cut on out of here, I want to play this voice note that was in the Love Nest group. Shout out to my boy Jared for sending it to me. It's a part of another ratchet group that I'm a part of. You know, Bannister believe he's a celebrity. I keep telling him, I made you, nigga. People wouldn't know you if I didn't invite you on my show back in the 90s. And so I want to share this voice note with you. And I want you to tell me how you feel about this. Okay, you ready? Thank you, Melvern. You're so nice. And I'm going to tell my story. And let me just say, my story comes with a lot of hurt and pain because when I release these stories, there are many people who ain't gonna never want to talk to me again. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. Because in the words of the reggae song, them don't like me. I mean, I like them. I never did fucking like you. I was forced to like you because you was my family.
Bonnie, see? This is the type foolishness what has really run me hot. You know, I hardly send you voice notes. I always type everything I send you. But to sit down and listen to Brave them talk a truckload of shit like this is really vexing. Because all they worrying about right now is votes. What about country, man? We have to put this country first. Huh? Soon there'll be no country for our children and our children, man. Stop worrying about the votes, man. Come on, country has to be first, man. When is this foolishness going to stop with these politicians, man? Enough is enough. We have to take our country back, man, on a serious note. Huh? We can't mind these politicians because they don't care. All they worry about is power, power, power. And it's so wrong. Huh? It's more about more to this than power, man. Huh? They have to realize they have children and grandchildren too. What can happen to them? Huh? What can happen to them? But see, they know they're millionaires and they know they could live and they could move away from this country if push comes to shove, man. We have to do better. We have to take a damn stand, man, or else sit down. Like Penman say, if Bahamians aren't prepared to fight for their country, then they don't deserve to damn have it. And he's right.
Well, you know, I have mixed feelings about Lyndon Penland. Because half of this fuckery in the Bahamas is because of Lyndon Penland and his cohorts. Here's another one I want you to listen to.
Honey, on a serious note, you know Brave Davis and gang talking a truckload of shit because people are still displaced and not under.
Sorry. Hey, Brian.
These people does not respect the laws of this land. And I cannot respect people who don't respect the laws of our country. If you don't respect the laws of our country, you don't respect me, and I don't respect you, and I have no goddamn sympathy for you. Okay? You are uninvited fucking guests. So carry your ass back where you belong. The Bahamas is for Bahamians. And let me tell you, I work in the education system. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? I work in the education system, and I can tell you about the schools. If 40 children in a school, Bonnie, 25 to 30 of them are Haitians in the classrooms. And I could bring you proof to show you I work in the education system. This ain't something I asking you. This is something I am telling you. Huh? The government wouldn't have had to build no more schools if we didn't have all these Haitians in this country, Bonnie. No more schools. Okay? And we would have had less than 30 children each classroom if it wasn't for all of these illegal immigrants. And I was told that they told these Haitian women as soon as they land in the Bahamas, get pregnant. Bonnie, believe you me, 20 years ago, Loftus Roker said in 20 years there'd be more Haitians here than Bahamians. And I truly believe that. If it ain't so, it ain't far. Okay? Their aim is to take over this government, whether you believe it or not. That same Fred Smith and Louis George, that is their plan. Okay? That is why they are not telling their people to stay home or go back home if they are illegal. They want them to continue coming. Once they have more Haitians here than Bahamians, they can overthrow this government. We are too passive. We better wake up, as when we wake up one of these days, it ain't gonna be no Bahamas. It can be Haiti. And the Bahamians here can have to ask them motherfuckers, Daddy, I could go through there? Fuck that shit. Over my dead body.
Well, again, now some of what she's saying is real fear-mongering, etc. Because we all know, first of all, Fred Smith is Bahamian, even though he was born in Haiti. That's like people saying I'm Bahamian because I was born in Brooklyn. That would be stupid. His parents are from the Bahamas. Secondly, we still had to build schools because the Bahamas population growth meant we need new schools. But I'm just saying, right, that a lot of what she's saying, though it is a lot of fear mongering, and for the record, like I tell you, Loftus Roker, he need to shut his ass too. Loftus Roker need to go own his children. That's what he need to fucking do. Anyway, but, you know, you said all this bullshit and yet still immigration is a problem because you chose not to correct it. The first PLP government had 25 years to fix this fuckery. Hubert Ingram had 15 years. Perry Christie had 10 years. So what we can do? Are we going to continue to just bitch and whine? Wait, Perry Christie had 10 years. Hubert Ingram had 3 terms. Lyndon Penland served for 25 years. The first 67, anyway, the first 10 years or so, 64 was when we got internal self-rule. 67 is when, yeah, so we've been bitching about this forever and ever and ever. The question becomes, what are we going to do about it? How many of y'all, thank you, Jared, Bahamians got to be tired of holding the blivy. Yeah, I already told y'all what the blivy is. So today, people, as you hear our government preparing to help Haitian migrants, now everybody in the mud and Pigeon Pea is not an illegal immigrant. There are people who are legal. You heard Hubert Minnis tell them when he made his vow to eradicate the shanty towns. Of course, I've heard that shit before. But Hubert Minnis says his government is going to be the government to fix it. I have faith in Cousin Hubert. I don't know if the systems that are around him are going to allow it. Because until we release the records of all 44 families who own these shantytown communities, again, Jean-Claude and Mary don't come off the boat and just get land and squat on it. There's a reason. And so for all Bahamians who selling out their birthright for a couple dollars, I cry shame on you. But dear Hubert Minnis, hear me and hear me good. If you help Haitians displaced in the mud on land owned by Bahamians who are benefiting, and you don't help the Bahamians who still waiting for hurricane relief, then your F&M government just as fuck up as the government of Perry Christie, as the government of Hubert Ingram. Remember Mackey Yard? I told y'all about Mackey Yard. You just as fuck up as Lyndon Penland. It is a touchy subject. And I understand because like when I see people running with their blankets out the shanty town, it breaks my heart. And I keep telling you, we're blessed as Bahamians that we don't have to escape. We just come here and hide in America for tangs, more or less. And even those Bahamians who seek asylum based on their sexual orientation, which is a problem for them. We as Bahamians still have more choices when it comes to legal migration. We don't go on boats. We don't build shanty towns. Although some of the Bahamian communities in Miami look dead dirty. I just gonna put that out there. Y'all might like it, but it's fucking true. All right? So I'm just saying to you, thank you, Jared. It's straw in the States. I keep forgetting. So the first thing the Minnis government needs to do is release the fucking list of these people who own the land. And let me just tell you something. I remember from my days as a reporter, you will be surprised to know who owned these lands. You hear me? And see, that's why they keep it all hush-hush and secret, because they all cloak in one another. And you heard the woman say on the voice note, a lot of them don't give a fuck because they could pick up their $1 million Georgie bundle and go live somewhere else. Okay? If me, Christina Thompson, who is middle class, could just jump up and leave. Now, of course, I have immigration on my side, which allowed me to leave. But there are many persons in that cabinet. I know of several who own expensive properties right over here. So yeah, they can jump up and leave. And yes, the school system is a problem. But let me just say conversely, y'all Bahamians round about the Haitians, right? But why is it that most times when you see the top in the class, the valedictorian, the salutatorian, they Haitian? I remember speaking at a graduation. I heard what happened in the house today. The opposition walked out. Well, you know, like I told my girl, love a lot. The opposition walked out the house. Okay, give Michael Pentard one chair to put his foot up in. Okay, give Ernie Sands one chair aside his head. No, let me stop. Let me not. That's my cousin. Okay, so y'all got up off of the 4 seats. The F&M could put their feet up in them 4 seats because y'all only trying to pretend. Because they're PLP. I saw the picture of Brave and them in Abaco. The PLP can't talk a fuck about immigration. Because it's the PLP government, the first 25 years and all the other years. All of our successive governments have done shit. But if anybody was corrupt, check out the PLP. And dear Glennis, I know you mourning because Mark dead and I love you. But ask your Auntie Barbara what happened with immigration. And see, when you say this, people say, oh, Chrissy, love, you always going low. Like I had someone in the House of Assembly tell me today, I always tell you it's how you say things, your approach. So my approach to telling you you fucking up, that's a problem. Well, I don't have time for your comfort. I will never stay silent so your ass could be comfortable, because it ain't about your comfort. It's about our people suffering. Jared said the mud and pigeon pea just pop up in Abaco since May 10, 2017. And you may remember, I still a little salty with the PLP. I still a little salty about a lot of the immigration bullshit that's been allowed to happen in our country. Because again, a lot of our legislators and our prime ministers, with the exception of the current one, is a lawyer. Lawyers make money off of criminality. Like I remember telling Brave Davis before, you need to shut your ass, because during the day you in the house, but at night you legislating with criminals. You legislating the day, but at night you defending criminals. And so that has been our biggest problem. Pinling and Co., Christy Ingram and Co., Christy Ingram Davis and Co. And that is why we have a problem. Helen say, Chrissy, people don't like hear the truth. It's a shame. Well, you know, like I told the member of parliament today when he was talking this shit to me. And I was looking at his message like, nigga, is you crazy? And again, you know, coming from a political family, I know a lot of these people. And I just marvel at how when they get a blue plate, they become the biggest dickheads this side of you know, I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, I had opposition walk out the house today. Big fucking deal. Like my daddy used to say, you ready? Big fucking deal. And I love Glennis. I tell y'all from a long time. Even though I hate Glennis politics, Glennis, I love her. Love her from Cool Acres, and we used to climb the trees together. Yeah, you know, Hannah Road, where we lived right on Fernberry Road. So I know Glennis long time. I know she trying to prove her point. But dear Glennis, your own party, fuck you in your ass. Just gonna put that out there. Anyway, you know what? I just don't understand. You have some gated communities in America. What bigger than fucking Nassau? I hear Huberman Minnis talking about local government for New Providence again. Heard that before. I've been hearing this shit, and maybe because I've been in the media since 1979. That's a long fucking time to be hearing the same shit. I remember Lyndon Pinling talking to me about these plans for the Bahamas, and I used to ask him, I did one of the last interviews with Sir Lyndon before he retired. Yeah, this when he was trying to apologize to me about the shit he did to my daddy, and I was like, while I accept your apology, sorry don't ease no pain. But I asked him, were you malicious in your intent? Did you really mean to just fuck our people up? And he apologized. That's one of the things I loved about Lyndon Pinling. On his last day in the house, which I covered, I was out there with my mic and my everything. Thank you, Tuffy. God bless you too. And so Sir Lyndon got to apologize. Now, in defense of Hubert Ingram and Perry Christie, you may remember the PLP was fuck up and they didn't allow Hubert Ingram to give his farewell speech. You may remember Perry Christie didn't get to give a farewell speech as well because he was so surprised at that cut-ass Reese Chipman put on him. So Lyndon Pinling is the only one of our prime ministers in an independent Bahamas who got a chance to say sorry to people. And I will admit, I give Sir Lyndon credit. I remember former minister of, a former person in the PLP brokering the meeting between my family and Sir Lyndon. He went around apologizing to everybody for the fucked up shit that he did. Because let's keep it real. We all know the pingdom wasn't easy. And if you spoke out against the pingdom, your ass was dealt with. That same bitch who y'all have on the hill, you have personal people who are her hatchet men. Yeah. I'm just saying that we have to do better. Say the 10% man. Well, the 10% man is still there. Again, the 10% man is in a wheelchair. And that's how I knew the Lord is working on me. Because when I emceed my sorority sister's wedding, the 10% man had to make a speech. And these rabid, stupid PLPs, okay? And I remember holding the microphone for the 10% man because the 10% man was unable to read his speech and hold the microphone. And I said, you know what, Lord? I know you're working on me. Because I remember a lot of the torture this man did to my family members when they went Grand Bahama and when they were, you know, here in Nassau. I will admit, I got some of the PLP sweetness because my cousin was fucking Mr. 10%. Yeah, look here, you know, look here. The PLP may like bungie, but for the couple who like pussy, they real pussy hounds. So I'm just saying to you, we have to build this country cognizant of the past, because the past is prologue. The past affects everything. All right? And so while we are understanding about the past, we also have to be honest with the past. We have to stop revising the history because we are ashamed of what we did in the past. Okay? The history is the history. That is what we experienced. No revisionist history is going to help us. All right, Helen say that's right. Victimization to the max. It was horrible. And people like to blame Penland. I keep telling you, if Penland was doing his shit, but it's Penland's wife who y'all put on top of the hill who was doing the most shit to people. You hear me? And you know, I try not to talk about people mother because you ready for this? Obi say he can sue me. I was like, sue your ma. What about that? So I just try not to talk about her. But that's the problem with the Bahamas. Until we acknowledge our wrong and atone for our wrong deeds, like Sir Lyndon who apologized. Now, like I said, sorry to ease no fucking pain. What about not letting Norman's Key be a drug haven? What about not teething from the country? What about that? What about not having teething cabinet ministers around your table? What about that? See, I personally, and I don't say I'm the paragon of virtue, but I do my best to live my life that's decent. And my thing is this. If you choose not to live your life decent, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. It's an important message. Okay. Sorry about that. I got to call Wayne real soon. Okay, that's important. Yeah, some of Wayne teachers don't realize I teeth his phone. This is my phone now. Wayne's like, Mommy, can I have my phone back? I was like, did you buy this phone? This is my phone. I buy this. Anyway, as I was saying, I just want us to open up our eyes. All right, Brian say, we always love the truth from you, Chrissy Love. Well, again, and this is my truth. And like I tell people, those who so can't stand me and talk and stink about me, prove me wrong. Tell me you didn't do it. Don't get mad at me because you made some fucked up choices and now you're ashamed of said choices and you feel I must shut up. Again, I have stopped staying silent so people can be comfortable. I'm not staying silent for no one. I tell you, I ain't silent for my ma no more. I am not lying for people because of the shame factor anymore. And I was just like that too. It took me 54 years to break free from stupidity. Because again, it's hard to break things that you're used to. Lorraine say, who was in charge of the Pingdom files? Well, one of our noted reporters. I tell you, if anybody know about the Pingdom, that same man, dear Ivan Johnson, I can start charging you for calling my name in the punch. You owe me a check, nigga. You could put it right on PayPal. wbrussell99@gmail.com. I'll repeat that. wbrussell99@gmail.com. Put the money on the PayPal. Anyway, so Ivan has a lot of files on the Pingdom. You may remember just recently, the U.S. State Department released some files regarding some of our high-ranking members of Parliament. And we shall see. The information is right there. It ain't like it hidden, but we pretend that it ain't there. We rather cuss out everybody when we the ones doing shit. Google Carol Boyd Hallett, Bahamas, and tell me what you see. All right. Latoya say, I don't understand it though, Chrissy. I don't know if we will ever get better. Wish I had an option like you. Well, a lot of people wish they had an option like me. And I know there's some Bahamians who are very salty with me for leaving. Like I just see somebody wrote on social media how what they say? I abandoned my fans in the Bahamas. First of all, technology is such that I could talk to you any fucking where. I don't need to be home. And for all of y'all who expect me to come home and sit up in jail, I got news for you. Dying will never happen. And I tell you what my demands are. Somebody tell me I'm trying to extort the government. I ain't trying to extort the government. I just believe that when you use the government, again, the three branches of government, what are they? Let's see how smart y'all are. Come on, Love Nest, I'm testing you. What are the branches of government? Say harlot, OMG. Achia say, I am hurt and ashamed of my country. I have children who never get the chance to experience a home. Well, guess what? Silver say, LOL, Obi only hurt over finding about he own. You know what? Let me shut my mouth. Obi know what his mother is. Okay? My thing is this. You know, we may pretend we don't know the stories of our parents, but we know their stories. Exactly. And what else, Nelson? The legislative. Thank you so much, Jared. Jared, Jared, you got to get one prize. No, Jared, what I could give you. Anyway, when you come to America, I can buy you some cornflakes because they're $2.99. Yes, the executive. And what is the executive? Who is the executive? Veronica say, Chrissy, if you come back here, I will fuck you up myself. Veronica, use my girl. Veronica, guess what? You know I've been to Miami yet for my tanks? Anyway, Yeah, I was supposed, let me be Tropsy, the person who watching now. I was supposed to be in Miami in January. You see, I don't depend on nobody but myself. Anyway, Long Island say the sex noise coming from that building at late nights upstairs from NASA Motors a damn shame. Yeah, it's too loud. Elizabeth say, LOL, even Seth answering. Thank you. The executive is the PM in the cabinet. Exactly. And the next one is the legislative. Who is the legislative? Because you see, they don't teach us this shit. Because they want you to be dumbass bitches. And that's what I told Penley. Did you mean to keep us dumb as a people? You shut down government high. Exactly, Nelson. The judges. Like salty cunt. And we all know who salty cunt is. I don't have to tell you who salty cunt is. Okay, so that's the executive, the legislative, the judiciary. So that's who runs the Bahamas government. And when them people fucking with you, it is difficult to defend yourself. But I telling you right now, you could look in my eye, dark circle and all. The day you fucked with Christina Marlene Thompson Russell is the day that you're going to regret. You hear me? You're going to regret the day and you're going to rue the fucking hour that the branches of government tried to fuck with me. So know your rights, Bahamian people. Stop letting people pile cock on you and you be like, oh, thanks, any more left? Start standing up for yourself. And for everybody who to shut their mouth, like Martin Luther King say, we ain't gonna remember the words of our enemies, you know. We gonna remember the silence of our fucking friends. And I've been calling people out on their bullshit. You've been silent while wrong is being done. All of y'all who was the hatchet men for the kingdom and that woman on the hill who y'all put in that high position, all y'all who made people's life miserable. I tell you, my friend, they come to the door and arrest her foreign daddy and make him leave the country. See, y'all don't know the evil that is built on the foundation of this Bahama land. And I love my country. I keep telling you, I danced at the dawn of independence. I love the Bahamas. Anyway, Liz, you right. We can talk about the super blue blood moon. I am going to definitely speak into the universe the things I want. Me and Kyra were talking about it tonight. Actually, some people started celebrating yesterday, but at midnight, I definitely am going to talk about this super blue moon. You let go all the bullshit. Me and Kyra have decided we writing down all the shit we don't want, and we going to burn that shit. It's very similar to what I encourage you guys to do on the last day of December. Write down all the fuckery you don't want in your life and burn that shit. You got to let shit go. And sometime letting shit go, it means you got to let go people who you love. But the question is, do you love yourself more than you love them? Chia say, now I can understand my father's delusion. Yeah, Chia, because guess what? Many a days, I mightn't agree with Bumpy, but I understand. Because many a days I just want to set dynamite for people, but you can't do that because you see, again, I can't go to jail. That's why I'm in Nassau now. I can't go to jail. You see my skin? My skin clear. I can't go to jail. You see my ass? I can't be on a slop bucket. My ass is a 50, okay? 50-inch ass can't sit on a slop bucket. So put that out there. I can't. And so we have to decide what's the direction that we want to build the Bahamas in. And you have to ask your prime minister, why is the Bahamas government using resources to help people squatting on land or paying rent to Bahamians who are corrupt when Bahamians and Grand Bahama still run a generator? You notice to run a fucking generator from last fucking October? But then you have Perry Chrissy them billing $100,000 post office that look like shit. Elizabeth say, nah, you too pretty to be incarcerated. I agree. Veronica say she will fuck me up if I come home. Veronica, I thought she's going to have a parade for me when I come home. Jared say votes and cash. Achia say the only two kinds of people who hate a full moon, werewolves and nurses. Man, I can't take it. Ain't plenty babies be born on the full moon. So I'm just saying, people, you know what? We got to start making our intentions clear. What do we want for the Bahamas? How are we going to finally take advantage of all the benefits? Because the Bahamas ain't a broke country. Because they is fine money for who they want to fucking find money for. You can't pay me my money, but you can pay that bitch on the gaming board. Anyway, you know what, Lord? Let me stop. So, people, it's 4 o'clock. I've been on for a whole hour and 4 minutes, plus the 20 minutes earlier and the other minutes before that. Everybody buzzing me on my Bahamas phone. Yeah, I see y'all. You don't like what I'm saying? Too motherfucking bad. If you don't like what I'm saying and you take offense, then that means you are part of the fucking problem. Don't get mad at me because your family have shantytown land and you selling it and you on the pulpit and you in the House of Assembly talking shit. Siobhan say hashtag do better. So Bahamas, do better, okay? Do better, Bahamas. And I know we can do better. Elizabeth, you and I talk about this all the time. And Elizabeth and I cry for my country. I ain't gonna lie, since I have been in America, it is so interesting how your filter, because being in the Bahamas in the rat race, I ain't gonna lie, even though I was winning the race, I was still a fucking rat. So you could win the rat race as much as you want. You're still a rat. Your light's still off. Your pothole's still in the road. Your school shitty. The hospital fuck up. So you still in the rat race. But being over here gives you a different perspective. Nelson said they collecting all that rent and how people living in squalor. I agree. And you shitting. Do you remember when I did a show in the shanty town and they had a big pit where everybody used to go shit? Can you imagine the diseases? That is why in my neighborhood, my homestead that I grew up in when my mommy married that fucking ass, we couldn't even use our water anymore in the pump because the water table is so contaminated. Anyway, I gone. Jared say, thanks, Bishop Love. Bless me, please. Okay, you ready? Bless you, my child, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. You know what? Even though I may fornicate and cuss a little, I still love the Lord. And my life is an example. Yeah, Tuffy, I hate to call my country a shithole, especially since Donald Trump's been using that word. But we got a lot of stuff to do. All right, Legal say, Pastor Love, before you go, today is my baby boy's 9th birthday. Can you give him a shout out, please? Sure, what's his name? Latoya say, Selah. Toya, give Judea and 7 all the hugs for me. That's all right, Toya. I got their college covered. Yeah, Like I say, if you can't hear, you can fucking feel. What's your baby name, Legal? I hope you ain't have him listening to this show. Y'all stop letting y'all children listen to me. You know my mouth dirty. Jared said I will go in peace and sin no more. You sound like what the judge tell Picewell when he fuck up the Travolta trial. Why somebody inbox me on YouTube? Because, I have my email address on YouTube. And they were like, is this the Bahamas with the John Travolta trial? I said, it surely is. And here's the asshole, Picewell Forbes, with that big gaping part in the front of your fucking head. Look like an ass. Daniel said they hear worse in school. Elizabeth say, as above, so below, you're a star, shine on. Well, Liz, you a star too. All right, you a superstar. And many of us we don't believe, and that's one of the things, the messages we've been told as Bahamians, we're not good enough. We only come from a 21/7 island. We can't do this, we can't do that. I remember when I took my son to the museum on Martin Luther King Day. You know what hurt my heart? They had a big tribute to Bert Williams, who is responsible for starting the Chitlin Circus. Bert Williams was a Bahamian. You think they mentioned the Bahamas once? And I understand that. The Bahamas make you so fucking mad. I tell Wayne, when he was telling me about something and a flag on his uniform, I said, what flag you wearing? He's like, Bahamas, mommy, I was Bahamian. I was like, okay, sweetie. Because, I was like, fuck the Bahamas. And I said, let me catch myself. Let my son have his own experience. Tuffy said, all my children know you. They gonna hear fuck anyway. Might as well hear from you, man. I can't take it. No, man. No, don't let the children hear me. Don't let the children hear me. So people like gone, again, remember, it is up to us to tell those 38 people in the House of Assembly who represent us. I don't care how much the opposition walking out. The opposition need to sit their ass down there and atone for the fucked up shit they have done in this country. All right? You can't say nothing about the shanty towns. Because their PLP, all this shit, the foundation started on your watch when all y'all was turning y'all head. Or you stink and you know you're frowsy. So get it together. Anyway. I gone, y'all here. Anything else y'all want to say? Veronica say, may his peace be with you until we meet again. I love that song. Till we meet again. Somebody tell me I'm going to sing the national anthem every day. No, I ain't singing. But I did get emotional yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. I just get emotional, because it's amazing. You appreciate Denavio. Well, happy birthday, Denavio. 9 years old. Boy, I tell you, I remember when I was 9. When I was 9, I had just come to the Bahamas. Yeah, I was getting my ass beat while sweeping the carpet naked, but I can tell you all that in drop. See, yeah, that's all right. Because guess what? She's a miserable cunt, and I happy. I may be pissed off sometime, but I happy. But guess what? In the words of my girl, Reverend K. Celeste Barrett, a preacher who I've modeled a lot of my feelings about, and Reverend K could tell you stories in her life. Lord, Reverend K been through it. But I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for you, and I behold the magnificence that you are. You're beautiful, Bahamas. You just gotta fucking act beautiful. Happy birthday, Denavio! Liz, we can talk. Tonight is the full blue blood moon. Yeah, let me write down some people I need to write out of my life. These motherfuckers. I gone. Toya, you can't remember you was 9? Man, look here. I can remember when I was 9 vividly. Vividly. But that's all right. People, tomorrow, it's a Thursday. And look at the week that was. Now, I'm just saying for the record, I have a dental appointment tomorrow. So if I talking funny, y'all have to understand. I was going to put that out there. Not the best punani days. You know what? I can't. Siobhan, the best punani days? Siobhan, not at 9. Siobhan, at 9? Anyway. Nelson, I love you, baby. You stay safe. All right, I gotta go. This one Bahamian calling me now. Watch this ghetto move. Deborah, you live on Chrissy Love Live and Raw. Say hi to the Bahamians. Who home?
Hey. Get it together.
Get it together. All right, y'all, I gone. Deb, stay right there. Y'all take care, okay? Love you guys. Remember, blood moon tonight. State your intentions. My intention is for Hubert Minnis to stop fucking taking care of Haitians in the mud and take care of Bahamians. What about fucking that? Bye. Yeah, Deb, I signed.